Take your piece of clay and form it into a wedge. Once you have wedged your clay, roll it out flat. Flip it over and roll the other side flat. Taking a cup, push down firmly, but be careful that you don't crush the cup or crack the cup. Using your hands, gently take the circle out and rub out all cracks and smooth out the sides. You might need a little bit of water for this. Now, taking the straw at your table, poke a hole not too close to the edge, but somewhere just below the edge. You can push the sides in. This is going to be the form of your face. So you can round out the corners. If you need water to smooth out the surface so you have a nice clean drawing surface, go ahead and do that now as well. Just dip a little bit of water on your finger and smooth out those cracks. On the back of your ornament, you need to write your name before you start drawing your face. So before you draw anything, write your name and your teacher. Now on your ornament, we are going to create a self-portrait. Draw a line across the top and a line coming down on both sides. That shows that that is the face. If you have straight hair, giving textured lines coming down would show that you have long, straight hair. If you have curly hair, you can draw wavy lines or curly lines to show the texture of your hair. If you have long hair, keep it like this, and if it's short, you can cut off the sides. And if you have shorter hair and would like to see how to do that, ask me, and I will help you cut those sides off. Once you have the texture that you want for your hair, then you will go in to create the face. Now, if it feels too thick, you can also cut portions of the sides off so it looks thinner. I'm taking some off the top and off the sides. You don't have to do this, it's just what I wanted to do to make my hair look not as big, but you don't have to do that. Go in and create a smile. You can make a large smile, a thin smile, and you're drawing just as if you were drawing on paper, but instead you're drawing in clay. It's really important that your tool has a fine point at the end. Without that fine point, it won't work. For the eyes, I can do it in two ways. Using my straw, poking 2 holes with the straw, and then going over the top of the eye and creating eyelashes. This is for a girl. Now, I flipped over my tool and poked a hole in the clay. And that's what you see here. So that's one way to add eyes, a nose, and a mouth. Now you can change this if you would like. If this is not the way you'd like to do it, you can change your face. So here's another example. Roll out your clay. Stamp your cup in the clay. Remove the excess. Smooth out the edges, put a little water on top, make sure there's no cracks. In the very tippy top, poke a hole, but not too close to the edge or else it will break. And that is your blank canvas. I'm creating this face. What you will need to do is outline the hair. I have wavy hair here. Actually, I'm making a boy. The hair is shorter. I'm drawing the eyes in with my tool and eyebrows. I'm creating ears to go with my face. Think about what kind of hair you have. Mine is shorter. I'm going to cut out the extra clay that I don't want. And then I have shorter hair. I'm adding texture. My hair is going to have lines pointing in different directions to show texture on the hair. And there you go. That's a boy. Don't forget, before you draw on his face, it's probably best to sign your name and your teacher's initial before you go in to draw or add texture to the face. Here's one more example. Make sure the shape that you would like for your face is drawn on first. Then go in and create wavy lines, straight lines for the hair. If you have shorter hair, you're going to cut off part of that clay. You can also add ears if you want in your drawing. Just make sure that you are adding texture for the hair, either straight or wavy. I'm flipping my tool around and used my eyes. I poked 2 holes with my tool and I created eyebrows, a line down the front, and a simple smile. Make sure your tool is really sharp and pointy so it goes into the clay. You can remove extra clay if you don't like the shape of your hair or of your face. You can always remove some clay. And if your hair is shorter, just remember to cut the clay a little bit higher using your tool. If you need help, that's what I'm here for. I can come and help you one-on-one and how to make shorter hair if that is a struggle for you. When you are done with the face and the shape that you like, wipe away all extra clay, flip it over, and if you have a lot of cracks in the back, you might want to smooth those out with water and gently massaging that into a clean, smooth surface. Write your name on the back and make sure that you have your teacher's initial. When you are done, it needs to be placed on the wooden plank in the back table to dry out.